Fortis is a brand with rich history, which you can see in our Marine Master video if you're interested. And today we are going to review a tool watch which I believe really embodies what Fortis is out to accomplish in the Novonaut N-42. Collectors who already own heavy-hitting pieces from the likes of Patek Philippe and A. Lange often find themselves drawn to Fortis for one reason: they actually wear it. This is the kind of watch that's on your wrist when you're active during the day, pushing limits on a motorcycle or behind the wheel of a custom-built truck racer. And it's still on your wrist when you're taking your wife out at night. No swapping, no second guessing. This is one watch that actually does everything. C.R. Gitterer, who is a renowned motorbike racer and now a racing truck driver, and the only American to have competed in the Daytona 200, Isle of Man, Baja 1000, and Dakar. He has been testing the Novonaut in steel in the Nevada desert in the Legacy Truck Racing Series, which involves extreme G-forces with intense jolts of the steering wheel when the truck jumps. So far, while his wrists have almost been broken, this timepiece has not, and we will have more videos released from his adventures in the future. Fortis has always been about real-world utility. Their pieces are tested in space, abused in the field, and built to take it all. Still based in their original 1912 headquarters in the German-speaking part of Switzerland, Fortis remains a proudly independent, family-owned brand. So let's see if you're ready for a totally overbuilt and robust tool watch for people actually doing intense activities, which will translate into a reliable daily wear. Or if this was just going to be too intense for you. Let's find out. Welcome everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel, where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. And if you can't make it to our store, check out our cutting-edge, user-friendly website, littletreasury.com, which is linked to our inventory in real time. All watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see our website or see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean Deep Black Ceramic World Timer, which is a combination of everything in one spot, and a fun, almost new genre of watch that you don't see every day or ever before, perhaps. I recommend checking this one out because it's just plain fun and also has a lot going for it. Wrist check time, it's my Mula Glasuta Pro Mare Go. I love the subtle detail on the dial that looks so simple, but when you really look at it and pay attention to it, you'll notice many different shades of blue, including a blue date wheel, which I really think is cool. I wear this one all the time when I travel, and I absolutely love this piece. Now tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching this video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The Fortis Novonaut N-42 Titanium Legacy has a 42.5mm case width, a 15.1mm thickness, a 51.2mm lug-to-lug, a 20.8mm lug width, a 34.3mm crystal diameter, and it weighs in at 170.42 grams with all of the many extra links that they give you included. The case has a firm, strong look about it and is made out of titanium. It is completely brushed, so there is no mistaking that this is a tool watch. It has screws on the lug so that you can remove the bracelet yourself. The screw-down crown can be found at the 3 position and has a black detent behind it. It has a triple gasket system and the Fortis logo signed on the tip. It has the standard chronograph setup with a start-stop pusher at the 2 and reset at the 4 position. And I have to say that the action of these pushers feels very premium with a crisp short throw. The sapphire crystal sits about flush with the bezel. The bezel has a ceramic insert, which is in matte black, and it does move bidirectionally since this is not a dive watch. Now let's go ahead and see how this bezel performs. This is definitely easy to grip and the clicks are very precise. It moves exactly how you want it to, and is easy to place exactly where you're trying to go. If not, you can always just turn it back the other way because it is bidirectional. Fortis did do a great job with this one. The dial is in a matte black tone. It has a block-style elevated chapter ring
with a chronograph scale in white. The markers are Arabic numerals in block loom with half hours written on the dial in between each. The 30-minute chronograph subdial can be found at the top middle portion with white markers and numerals, and a gold-toned hand. The hour and minute hands are matte gray and are both baton style. The chronograph second hand is a simple pointer style with a lollipop in gold PVD. Fortis with the Fortis logo above in white, a rectangular outline in black, and Novonaut in white can be found at the right middle portion, with a frameless day and date window with white font color and black background. 13 is orange, but all of the other dates are white, because 13 is Fortis's lucky number, and they don't believe in superstition. The actual second subdial can be found at the left middle portion with white markers and numerals, and a simple matte gray hand. The 12-hour subdial can be found at the bottom middle portion with white numerals and markers, and a gold PVD hand. The gold-handed subdials all coincide with the chronograph if you were wondering. That's why they're different from the second subdial and the hour and minute hand colors. It has N-42 at the bottom of the subdial. The loom is very vivid on this piece and can be found on the hour, minute, and second hand of the chronograph, all dial markers, and on the markers of the bezel. The caseback is closed and has the Fortis rocket logo in the center. They make sure to mention that this piece is space resistant. The movement in this piece is the Werk 17, which is produced by Lejeune Perret. It has a column wheel chronograph, which gives it a crisp start-stop push, and basically no jump on the chronograph second hand. It beats at 28,800 beats per hour, has a 60-hour power reserve, and is regulated to chronometer specs and specially tuned to be safe for spaceflight by Fortis watchmakers in Grenchen. The bracelet is Fortis's block-style design and is a 3-link design which is all brushed finished. It has a folding pusher clasp with the Fortis logo at the top and an on-the-fly push-to-micro adjust. The Fortis Novonaut N-42 Titanium Legacy is 200-meter water resistant, and it can be yours for $5,360. Now for my personal opinion. Honestly, this piece hits a sweet spot that a lot of other brands aim for but miss. The second I saw it, I felt like this watch was really built for real life, not for just a display case. There's this grounded confidence in the design. It's clean and it's highly legible. I like how Fortis still has fun making the 13 orange for good luck on this piece too, which gives it some personality, and I really think that's something lacking in watchmaking in general in my opinion. It looks great on my 6.5-inch wrist, although it is on the thicker end for sure, which I'm fine with because this is a really robust piece, and you can tell by the construction. But to my point of how versatile this is, look at how nice it looks with my orange dress shirt. Werk 17 movement is impressive, not just on paper, but because it was tested under extreme conditions. And a lot of chronographs these days are just built for specs. But this one, it feels like it's built for use. It's the kind of watch that makes you want to just put it through hell, rain, dirt, heat, the works, whatever, just to see how it holds up. But here's the part that gets me. It's also refined enough that you could wear it on a night out and it wouldn't feel out of place. And that's rare with something this robust. It's got range. It's not trying to be a dress watch. It just works in more situations than you'd expect. And I love that collectors who we work with, who own the really high-end stuff, APs, Lange, Journe, even they end up wearing their Fortis because it's just so darn wearable. A funny thing to add is the amount of links that they give you on these pieces, which I really feel Fortis could save some money and maybe just take 4 or so out, because this wouldn't even fit on my watch cuff for photography because it had so many links. A 10-inch wrist would probably be accommodated here, and it is hilarious. But I guess someone out there may need them. It makes it hard to determine the weight of this piece, but it absolutely feels lighter than the steel version. And I'll go ahead and recommend this one to anyone who collects watches and wants one that just feels right wearing on most occasions, especially casually or when you're doing something adventurous.
Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.